I'm Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the tomtoc Navigator-T31 Travel Duffel, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Let's get to it. So this bag is made with really nice, durable 1680D rPET, which is a recycled material made from plastic bottles. It's really durable, dirt brushes off really easily, and despite the fact that my dog likes to nap on this, pet hair doesn't seem to stick to it that much, and the few strays I found were very easy to brush off. So yay if you have animals, especially ones with white fur like mine. We've got the tomtoc logo up here. It's just very subtle, just sort of this rubbery lettering. I really like it. It just sort of goes well with the rest of the design. And then again, keeping with the whole durability here, we've got YKK zippers, which are really easy to open and close with cords, and this nice little plastic pull at the end. It just makes them very easy to do. And then there's also YKK hardware on the clips. They're swivel clips that hold the shoulder strap in place. As you can see, pretty easy to take on and off. Plus, usually you're either going to put them on and leave them on, or take them off and leave them off. It's not something you got to fiddle with that often. There are nice regular carry handles up here. They're just webbing strap, but you can hold them together with this padded wrap, which makes it so much nicer. They don't dig into your palm. Occasionally that snap just comes undone, but not that often. It's just something I wanted to mention. And then there is also a luggage pass-through back here if you are going to put this with a rolling suitcase. You can just slide this over the handle. And as you can see, even though I have this packed to the gills, tons of room to slide under, so it goes on really easily. One more thing to mention, we have just a little bit beefier of a material. It seems to have some sort of weather resistant coating on the bottom. And as you can see, again, it's like really clean, even though I have been setting this on dirty and dusty floors a lot. Then lastly, before we go, we have 2 handles on the side that just make it easy to pick up, either pull it out of an overhead bin, pull it out of a trunk, whatever else. It's nice to have options. As for the shoulder strap, we have, it's just webbing again, this nice satiny stuff. I like it. It's always so very comfortable to hold. And then there's this very long piece of padding that goes on your shoulder, and as you can see, there's a breathable mesh there to hopefully keep sweatiness at bay. As you can see, the sleeve that lets, because it can move along the strap however you like it to get in the best spot. And we've got the adjuster here where you can adjust the strap, which works very well, but then also stays nicely in place. And what I like is, if you want to, depending on how you do it, that adjuster slides into the pad so you don't see it, and or you can put the shoulder pad wherever you want without worrying about the adjuster being stuck. There is a decent amount of back panel padding, sort of as it rests against you. So it's pretty comfortable, but this makes sense because, as we'll get into very shortly, whoops, sorry there, sort of slid it out of view. This is where the laptop compartment is, so this padding is doing a little bit of double duty here. It's comfortable for you, but also protecting your device. So this is, I mean, it's a duffel. It is definitely a casual looking bag. I do find it comfortable though, especially, see, I like to sort of swing it back there, and then over one shoulder is how I like it best. I don't know if that's just because I'm a child of the 90s and we never wore our backpacks on 2 shoulders, so I'm not used to being balanced my entire life. But I really like it over just one shoulder. You can do it crossbody, and some people do like that as well. They think it, you know, it it supports the weight a little more for me personally. Then it pulls at my neck some, so I just like the ease of just having it over one. But obviously too, you have options because you have these nice carry handles, which are very comfortable to carry, and then make it really easy if you need to like get out of the airplane, you know, this way you're not banging your bag against everyone. Now let's take a look inside. We are going to start with the front pocket, and as you can see, it is very sizable. It sort of takes up this whole front panel, and it's because like it's lined with this water-resistant material. The whole point of this pocket is I have a swimsuit in here, but you could also put damp workout gear in here. So it's like if you're carrying this to the gym, you're gonna hit the gym before going to work, or like in my case, I always like one last dip in the pool before checking out of my hotel. This way you have a spot for your damp gear without getting everything else wet as you travel home. So I really liked that feature. I can see how it would come in handy, and I do find it handy. But if you're not using it, there isn't really any outside little pocket for like your phone, wallet, and keys. So if you don't have a sling and you're not using this, I found I tossed my phone in here all the time, and obviously you have plenty of space for it and it doesn't fall out. So it is good for that if you want something a little different. Now we're gonna flip around. I can't flip this sort of up to show you. I can do that, but we have a side pocket here, and you would think, and at least I did think, that this might be a little quick access pocket, but turns out you unzip it and it is a built-in, oh geez, this is hard to show you, sorry. This is a built-in shoe pocket for your workout shoes or travel shoes, whatever. And it just goes into the main compartment, but then again, we have this same nice liner material protecting all the rest of your gear from your dirty shoes, which is really awesome. And then on the flap here, we have an upside down pocket. So again, I was like, why would you have an upside down pocket for your phone or whatnot, before I realized that. So I've got some socks in there because I have shoes in here. But if you were not to want to use the shoe pocket for shoes, you can, let me pull out everything, you can pack the pocket, the shoe pouch, as it were, into that pocket, and then you don't have all that liner material just flapping around inside the main compartment while you are using it, which is really nice. And I found that very handy on an everyday basis when I wasn't necessarily carrying my shoes. So that's kind of a fun little option there. We're gonna spin around to the back, and we've got a very large laptop compartment. We have dual-sided zippers, so you can open it from wherever you're at. And it has this beautiful plush lining, definitely not getting any scratch screens this way. And it can hold up to a 17-inch computer plus, but wait, there's more. There's this little padded sleeve for up to a 12.9-inch tablet, and they're really nice and cushioned there. So that's really awesome. And then you don't necessarily need an extra tech pouch because we have 3 stretchy mesh pockets here for your cords. I've actually got my wallet in here. I've got some headphones in there. So just some of your accessories you can put in there. I was usually able to slide in another slim tech pouch if you wanted to, if you needed just a little bit more. There is room for that as well. Then lastly, we have this very nice stretchy water bottle pocket for a very wide bottle. Important to have hydration in a duffel bag. So if you're finding this video helpful, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so we can keep bringing you content to help you travel smarter. But now that you've done that, let's get into the main compartment. Obviously, if you've got these handles held together by the nice padding, you need to take it apart. And then we have dual-sided zippers for the main compartment too. I just have them both hidden over by the water bottle pocket. Oi! There we go. They're right there. there is a lot of room in this bad boy. So I've got a few packing cubes in here, so I'm gonna set them aside. Here's one, got a little toiletry kit. There is a second water bottle pocket in here. You see it's right up against the other one, but you can see I have two very large, rather wide Yeti bottles slid in there, and I was able to fit them both and it was pretty easy. It wasn't very hard to wrangle them in, which is what I think really great because, I don't know, personally, I like having coffee and water or water and coffee, depending on which one I want to put in. Probably usually the coffee on the outside just in case, but you know, maybe you want your sports drink, whatever. You have options, and it's just nice to have the option. Plus then this pocket just lays completely flat if you don't use it, so it's no big deal. Then up against the back panel here, we have another zipper pocket, and it is, I forgot to grab mine, but it's a really good size for your passport, maybe put your wallet in here, some extra cash, because it'll keep it out of the way of, you know, it'll keep it from falling down, obviously. And like I said, there isn't really a good like external pocket for those quick grab items, but at the same time, having the zipper all the way up here at the top, even if I had this packing cube still in here, you can see how I can access that really easily. So if you need to, it's there, and then at the same time, it's not just sitting out in the open where anybody can grab it as you're walking on by. Now flip this around, because then against the back, I'm gonna pull out this other packing cube. I have so much gear in here. I will tell you, they say that this is good for like 1 to 2 days, but really, depending on your packing skills, I was able to pack for a 5-day trip to Florida in this bag with really not any problem. Just a little bit of packing skill, but like you can fit quite a bit in here, and especially if you're rocking a travel capsule wardrobe, you will have no issues, I don't think, potentially fitting a lot in here. So that's really nice. Against this back panel is another zipper, and it is one large zipper, but it opens up 2 pockets. You can see they're sort of stitched there in the middle, and it's stretchy mesh, but it's really nice because then you can sort of throw some toiletries. I should have put them in a 311 bag, sorry, but a 311 bag I think would fit definitely. I'm fairly certain I had one in there, yes. So you can fit your toiletries in there just to keep them easily accessible, or then I have my glasses over here. Just other small things that you don't want sinking to the bottom, because I have to say, so I want to pull everything out to show you, and I'm gonna have to pull the shoes out to show you too. When you get to the bottom of this, like, look at all that space, that's kind of nice, but there's also this flip up bottom that just holds it nice and steady and makes it such a dream to pack because it stays nice and upright. So there you have it, the tomtoc Navigator-T31 Travel Duffel. Thanks for keeping it here, Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.